2024, November 23rd, Daily Bread, Passage, 1 Kings, chapter 3, verse 1 to 15, key verse, verse 12, title, Solomon asks for wisdom. Solomon made a marriage alliance with Pharaoh, king of Egypt. He took Pharaoh's daughter and brought her into the city of David until he had finished building his own house and the house of the Lord and the wall around Jerusalem. The people were sacrificing at the high places, however, because no house had yet been built for the name of the Lord. Solomon loved the Lord, walking in the statutes of David his father, only he sacrificed and made offerings at the high places. And the king went to Gibeon to sacrifice there, for that was the great high place. Solomon used to offer 1,000 burnt offerings on that altar. At Gibeon the Lord appeared to Solomon in a dream by night, and God said, "Ask what I shall give you." And Solomon said, "You have shown great and steadfast love to your servant David my father, because he walked before you in faithfulness, in righteousness, and in uprightness of heart toward you. And you have kept for him this great and steadfast love, and have given him a son to sit on his throne this day. And now, O Lord my God, you have made your servant king in place of David my father. Although I am but a little child, I do not know how to go out or come in. And your servant is in the midst of your people whom you have chosen, a great people, too many to be numbered or counted for multitude. Give your servant, therefore, an understanding mind to govern your people, that I may discern between good and evil. For who is able to govern this your great people? It pleased the Lord that Solomon had asked this. And God said to him, "Because you have asked this, and have not asked for yourself long life, or riches, or the life of your enemies, but have asked for yourself understanding to discern what is right, behold, I now do according to your word. Behold, I give you a wise and discerning mind, so that none like you has been before you, and none like you shall arise after you. I give you also what you have not asked, both riches and honor, so that no other king shall compare with you all your days. And if you will walk in my ways, keeping my statutes and my commandments, as your father David walked, then I will lengthen your days." And Solomon awoke, and behold, it was a dream. Then he came to Jerusalem, and stood before the ark of the covenant of the Lord, and offered up burnt offerings and peace offerings, and made a feast for all his servants. Daily Bread Message. Solomon loved God and wanted to serve him and please him, but he was also, like everyone else, vulnerable to sin. And so, he married a daughter of Pharaoh as part of a political alliance. He also offered sacrifices and burned incense at the high places. The Lord knew Solomon needed his help. So, one day, after Solomon offered a large sacrifice to the Lord appeared to Solomon in a dream. He said to Solomon, "Ask me for whatever you want me to give you." Solomon could have asked for more security for his throne. Instead, he recognized the Lord's great favor on him for choosing him to lead the nation of Israel, just as God had chosen his father David. And so, he asked for a discerning heart to govern the Lord's people. The Lord was very pleased with what Solomon asked him for. Because Solomon asked for wisdom instead of wealth or a long life, the Lord would give him much wisdom, but he would also give him what he did not ask for. He would achieve great wealth and honor, and if Solomon would walk in the ways of the Lord, he would give him a long life. Prayer. Father, King Solomon asked for wisdom so he could serve your work better. May you raise me and many young people with the necessary wisdom to serve you. One word. Ask the Lord for wisdom.